I had to. It's a face palette. I had to. I know some of the shades are repeats. Forgive me. I had to. Today we're going to talk all about YSL Saint Laurent Beauty. We're going to talk about the Golden Oasis. Oh, it's so pretty. Face palette and one of the matching Loveshine Plumping lip glosses. You knew I had to. We're going to do that today with me, Rebecca, on Not Fit for Print Beauty. I'm a fashion and beauty editor. I've done that for a long time in print. Type. But, you know, magazines aren't as popular as they used to be. It's just a fact. It's a shame, but it's a fact. So I basically have brought the show over here digitally. That's why it's called Not Fit for Print, because now we're digital, so that you have a sort of digital beauty magazine that you can look through every day or so here on YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, you know I had to. We're going to look at outdoor swatches. We're going to try it on. Don't threaten me with a face palette unless it's an entire face. The eyelids are part of the face. So I don't know why I'm threatening you. You're like, please. I'm going to put it on my eyes too. That's why I loved the Charlotte Tilbury one I reviewed, because it had eye shades in it. It doesn't matter. I'll use the blush shades on my eyes. I don't care. So let's talk about what we have. First of all, it's got that beautiful kind of cushioned, mimicking those puffy purses from YSL, but it's in pink. Ooh, because we know someone who likes pink. Okay, so this is $85. Yeah, it is. It's got 3 Make Me blushes. You know the Make Me Blush powder blushes from YSL? They're great. It's got 3 of them. They kind of dance around. Again, we're going to swatch this outside in the warm California sunshine. I got you, don't worry. But we've got blush, kind of like a checkerboard. We've got an iconic dusty pink, the pink raspberry, and the peachy pink shades that you've seen before. But we got 3 highlighters in here, okay? This one, again, checkerboard. This one. We're going to swatch them in a minute. Rose gold and a gold honey and a bronze highlighter. And those little guys are new, okay? So the highlighters are new. It's all pressed powder. The blushes, they might be new to you if you don't have these Make Me Blush. I don't think I have all of these, actually. So that's kind of nice. You can mix them together even. You can use the highlighters as blush toppers. You can use them just as highlights. You can do a whole, which is what I'm fond of. And then you can even use them on the eyes. We're going to, this little guy is $85. So I plan to get my money's worth out of it. We've got this kind of gold casing, gold and pink. Please be still my heart. It's so pretty. And then it's got this little matching, you know, the plumping lip gloss is a big seller for YSL. It's a bit tingly. So I might panic when I put it on. We'll see. These are $40 each, and there's 2 of them in this really pretty golden packaging. There is a 100 Sparkling Dream, and then I got the number 12 Honeymoon shade, which is really pretty and sparkly. I'm going to put it on for you, but I think this would be really pretty with a liner. So we're going to put the liner on after, which is the wrong order. But I just want to play around with it. And I don't really know how we're going to put this palette on the face yet. So let's do some outdoor swatches and then let's play around with this stuff because I really want to dive into it. Here we are outside in the warm California sunshine. Here is the YSL Golden Oasis face palette for $85. And I have put it on my arm in the same way that it is laid out in the palette. And then you'll see the Loveshine Plumping lip gloss in Honeymoon is over there on my arm as well. And I'm trying to get it a little bit in indirect and direct sun, so you can kind of see how it plays off of each other. Because it's a pretty one. I want to do something. Look, when I say, you know me, and I say this all the time, and I'm true to my word. If I use this as a face palette, then I want to travel with it, and I want to use it on the eyes, and I want to bronze with it. Now, this, of course, will be skin dependent. I am a light, medium, neutral. So I do understand that it is in some ways unfair. I'm not doing it purposefully, but it is in some ways unfair that I am going to try to bronze with this. But I would think anywhere, maybe not fair, but maybe light, almost all the way to medium, could maybe bronze a little bit with this if you're going to kind of bronzer. I don't know. Let's try it. But Rebecca, it's going to be so highlighty. Yeah, but you know, highlighty bronzers are a thing. I got to be careful because I like to use a big bronzing brush, and I don't, if I start bronzing with this kind of raspberry shade, I'm going to be in trouble. So let's see what we got here. Let me just see. It's going to look, is it going to look a bit much? I don't think so. I kind of like it. Let's see. I'm trying to get my hair out of the way. I did the whole forehead, which is kind of the side of my face. Do we see a difference? Does it work? Because again, if it's going to be a face palette, it needs to face palette. You know what I mean? And don't waste my time with a face palette that's not going to face palette. Okay, let me re-dip. These are Sonia G. This is a Sonia G brush. We're using Refer, but this is a Sonia G brush. Boy, I over-dipped. So let's knock some of that off. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I got to do the rest of the face too. Sorry, I forgot you're there. Okay. What do you think? I mean, again, skin tone dependent, but does it work? I do believe it does. I would say all the way up to about medium. You can weigh in if you disagree. I do believe it does. Let me put on some of our honeymoon shade here, and let's see if it makes me scream and yell. I don't like tingly things. It's got that weird melon scent. I don't know, let's see. I love the doe foot. You know, these things have a little bit of an effect that is cumulative, kind of. Or I should say time dependent. Because like right now I'm like, oh, there's no tingling, but you know, in a few minutes I might change my mind, which is why I put it on before we continue. Yeah, it's getting a little more tingly. If I run off set screaming, just wait for me. I'll be back. Because if it gets intense, it's what I'll do. Okay. Oh gosh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? And I really think this is a lip gloss that needs a liner. It's actually fine. I'm not freaking out yet. It needs a liner, but I wanted to just try it on, you know, unadulterated at first. So I'm going to put the liner on second, which is totally backwards, I know. But I just wanted you to see it without it first. This is a Sweed liner. Everything I talk about here will be either up here in YouTube shopping or down below in the description bar. So if you're interested in this Sweed shade, you'll be able to check it out. I'll put it down there. And again, generally you're gonna, you know, you're gonna want a line. Okay, Rebecca, don't talk while you're putting on lip liner. You think my staff would remind me of these things? I don't want the staff, it's just me. Okay, as I was saying, as I so rudely interrupted myself, you know, it's kind of hard to line once you have lip gloss on. I was overlining when I did the bottom, which isn't good with a lip gloss because it just wants to go everywhere. But just to give you an idea, prettier with a liner, huh? Yeah, I think so too. And I liked that particular liner shade. I don't know, I'll put it down below. It's Sweed. They make great liners. I love Sweed. Have they had anything new in a while? I haven't played with Sweed in a while. Okay, so my temptation, I'm going to be good. But let me just tell you, I'm kind of like all in. You know what I mean? Like, what I mean is what I really want to do. And I'm going to avoid, we have Refer brushes. We used a Sonia G to bronze, but we have Refer brushes here. What I really want to do is, I really want to do that. And I'm just going to be honest with you that that's what I would do if I could. But, okay, I won't. But we've seen, look, you're going to get all three of them. I don't care. I'm going to. I won't do it with the, I've reviewed the blushes. So if you buy this palette, you're getting all three. So let me just right now I'm dipping into all three blushes only. Let me tell you, if I could though, you guys, I would do everything including the highlighter. I would just go like crazy in there. So that's just a mix of all three blushes because I actually think they're really pretty together. I mean, you saw them swatched individually. I want to play with this palette. There you go. And if I were to take the same Refer number 5, which is my favorite, and stick my thumb in the palette. Okay, and if I were to just do this, what if I were to do it all together? Ooh, that's really, ooh, okay, that's the way to use it, you guys. I'm telling you, if you want a suggestion from someone who's a lowly little editor and not a makeup artist, I'm telling you, that's the way to do it. That is so pretty. Here is just a mix of all 3 blush. Here is a mix of all 6 shades. And then I'll switch over here to a Rephr number 4 and maybe go into this pink highlighter and just highlight rather than like a blush topper. Just kind of highlight the nose and above. So there's quite a few different looks. So this is just everything in there. And you know what I refer to this as? This, you know what taught me this is going to, sing it if you know it, 7-Eleven. I have much older brothers. My brothers are 8 and 9 years older. And they would take me to the 7-Eleven with them to get soda and, you know, candy. And they used to put the ice in the soda and then put every single, did you ever do this? Comment below. Every single soda flavor in there. Just down the line. So that's kind of you never know what's going to inspire you. Okay, and this is so pretty. It's kind of a rose gold. So here we have kind of all the blushes and then a highlighter and then just everything like crazy 7-Eleven style, we'll call it. This is going to show a bit more texture because you're putting I have enlarged pores on my cheeks. Why? I have no idea. I didn't used to. I don't know. So we have 2 different looks here. Now let's play with this on the eyes, okay? First thing is, we do know, I'm tempted to use this tan shade in the crease, but I do have hooded eyes and it's a highlighter really, so that's probably not smart. So let's just go for it. This is a Rephr number 16, and I'm gonna go into the deepest shade of blush here, and let's just try it. I'm gonna go onto I'm not doing this eye because I think we'll do a different look. Is this going to be like hay fever chic, as I like to call it? It might be. I'm not saying you have to do this. Theoretically, this wouldn't be for the eyes. You're just here with me, so we're doing it my way. Okay. And then I'm going to take that same brush and go and do like 2 of these just on the... Isn't that pretty? See, this would be perfect for me. And then it ties in the face because it's the same shade. But I'm also thinking, let me switch Rephr brushes here. Let me switch to, actually, I brought out a Lisa Eldridge brush, which is kind of a favorite. What if I just took this shade right here, just this highlighter, and just kind of did like, I'm just kind of curious if I could do almost just a subtle, sparkly, you know, kind of holiday, sparkly one and done. Because I'm thinking, you guys, okay, let's see if you can see that. Because I'm thinking if you were to do a liner, almost like a liquid liner, which you won't catch me doing. Actually, I do liquid liner beautifully. It's just that they never match. You know, I have to walk around like, hello. Nice. Okay, I'm in a silly mood. So, but if you're someone who excels at such things, I admire your witchcraft, you could do that, you know, and then just have this little bit of sparkle right there on the lid. And I think that would be really pretty, kind of as a one and done. Let me add in that bronze shade that I used. You know, you could also put a matte bronzer in the crease if like me, you have hooded eyes. But there's just kind of 2 looks. Because honestly, all of my joking aside, I really do mean that. If I'm given a face palette, I want to close it up. And I want to travel with it. I want to throw it in my bag. And I want everything but lips, really, that I'm putting on my face here. Color-wise. Obviously not complexion. Obviously. You know what I mean? And I just think this is beautiful. If you have a fan of luxury makeup in your life and you want to spoil them, of course you do. This is beautiful, too. I mean, what a nice presentation. And it's soft, pretty, like pillowy, puffer YSL in that pink and gold. I know you might already have the blushes, but if you don't, or if the person you're gifting it to doesn't have all of them or doesn't have them together, it's lovely. And the little matching iridescent multi-chrome lip shade is gorgeous. Let me just a quick report back in. I feel a teeny bit of tingling. It's not bothering me. And if anyone's going to be bothered by lip tingling, it'll be me. Although you can let me know below if these bother you. I mean, you know, it's a little bit more tingly than I'd like, but it wouldn't stop me because it's so pretty. It does feel a little micro-needly on the lips. Not that I've had micro-needling on the lips to know, but if it were, You know what I'm saying? All right, what do you think? So I'm curious. A lot of people are going to tell me it's a big skip because the palette itself is $85 and, you know, same old, same old. And others of you are going to be like me. You know, I would have bought this for me. I buy things to review for the channel. And I'm honest with you guys. I'm like, I bought it for review. It's not really me. This I would have bought for me. And it's a different customer. Rebecca for Rebecca is a different customer than editorial review from Not Fit for Print Beauty. I can love something and still say, yeah, I'm not going to wear it. I will wear this. You know, it's just very me. And I'll wear this too. So yeah, let me know your thoughts because I'm real curious. Again, of course, like I said, you can find everything in the up here in YouTube shopping or down below in the description bar. You can also visit us over on TikTok, Threads, Facebook, we're over there, and Instagram, of course. So give me a follow over on those places. You know, we also have a membership right here on YouTube, and we meet every Friday to have a live. I host a live every Friday. I would just love to see you there. We have a lot of fun. We talk about this stuff. We complain. We gossip. It's good fun. And we just also get some news out and do some behind the scenes at the channel. So I would love to have you there. Excuse my mismatched look. I'm curious to meet you guys in the comment section and see what you think. And I'm also greatly looking forward to see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.